Hello, FCS 2250 computer application students. Mr. Lang here, and this video is going to concentrate on how do I actually present my presentation, save my presentation, and most importantly, submit my presentation. There are some settings that you have to adjust. I want to make sure we get those settings adjusted properly so that way we do get full credit for this. So we'll cover those bases. So let's go ahead and get started. So obviously you guys have already found the directions. You've probably already completed your presentation. I'm not going to go through all of the directions, but what I am going to concentrate on is the presenting and submitting section of this. So again, this will be a crucial process of the oral communication. So it's very important in today's professional world. Being able to communicate one's beliefs and passions through oral communication is something we all will continue to practice and hopefully perfect through repetition. I've created a video tutorial down here showing you how to record your presentation in a virtual type setting using the software application Mediasite. I'll repeat that. We're using Mediasite. I'm going to show you how to access it, show you how to use it, change settings, and submit it. So we are using that site. Now, I know there's a lot of other resources out there. For this assignment, we are using Mediasite through Western, as if we were giving it virtually. Please make sure you watch my entire tutorial while taking notes so you'll be ready to present, change sharing settings, and locate the hyperlink your presentation from Mediasite. And lastly, submit within the Dropbox correctly so I can view it and grade it accurately. All right, so I may make a few mistakes throughout the way here, so I may have to correct myself here or there or pause and whatnot, but we'll figure this out together. So the first step is, you guys, is to have your presentation ready to go. So here's my presentation. This is just a quick template of it for water pollution presented by me. So I got that going. All right. The second one is I need to get to my media site. So I'm going to go ahead, you guys. I'm logged in to my Western account. I'm going to go into e-learning here. And in a second here, I will see that I have access to my media site. We're going to go there. All right. Now this will have a kind of a vault of all of your different videos that you may have created, maybe for other classes or whatnot. Here's an example of mine. I was just kind of playing around with it a little bit to learn my media site. And so here's an example of it. We are going to add a presentation. All right. So we're going to start with adding a presentation. There's some options that you can choose from. All right. Maybe you've already got a video that you have used. You got to upload it there, or you are going to use an in-browser, which I'm going to demonstrate, or you can download the app. But I'm going to demonstrate the in-browser. So I'm going to go there, and I'm going to give it a title of water pollution, and then we'll go FCS 2250 type of thing. All right, I don't have to give it a description. I'm going to destination into my drafts right now, and I am going to create and launch. And we will be patient. It may ask you a few things. You may get some pop-ups up here. See it saying pop-up blocked. All right. It appears we're having trouble automatically starting media site capture. Please check your browser pop-up settings. Ensure that media site capture can open properly. So again, you may have these. You may have an issue where you need to contact Western's tech support with your particular computer. Maybe you're using a Mac, maybe you're using a Chromebook. I'm not sure. They may have different ones, but we need to go ahead. And for me, I am using Chrome. I recommend it. I am always going to allow pop-ups from this. Again, this is Chrome. It may be different on your browser. I highly suggest for this class you use Chrome. All right, so I've given those permissions. I'm going to start my media site capture. And I'm just going to be patient for a second because I'm going to have a few more questions that it's going to ask for. One, do I just want to display my display in my presentation? Or do I want my display and camera or just my camera? Well, we're not going to use just the camera. You are more than welcome to use the display and camera so we can see you while you are presenting. That is totally cool. I love seeing you guys present. Or if you do not want to be on the recording, you can just do the display. All right. Now I'm using another piece of software, so it would freak out if I did the display and camera. So I'm just going to do the display for all intents and purposes of this example. So I'm going to click on that, and then it's going to ask me what one do I want, a Chrome tab, window, an entire screen. I am going to do an entire screen, and it's asking what screen do I want. I'm using dual monitors here. This is why this is popping up. I've got my monitor over here with my OBS going to record this video, and then I have my screen too. You may just have one screen. That's fine. I'm going to choose the screen that I want to share. I'm going to choose that, and now it is sharing this screen here of what I am going to be presenting. All right, and now I am going to click recording. And I believe, oh, sorry, I need to go next. So I've got my display. That was it. I need to go next. Do I need to record with audio? Yes, you do. This is going to be a big one. Yes, I need to hear your voice. All right. So microphone, and it's asking me, hey, can I use this microphone? Yes, I can. Allow while visiting the site. Allow while visiting the site. Hey, I can see things. That's a good sign. I can see things moving a little bit. You may have, if you have different audio devices hooked up to your computer, you may have to set that up. So I've got my audio device working, and I'm going to choose next. And now I'm getting ready to hit start recording. Again, I've got my presentation here ready to go. All right, I am going to choose record, and then I'm going to real quickly shift over to my PowerPoint presentation and go from there. So let's go ahead and hit start recording in 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to jump over to the screen. And most importantly, when you jump over to the screen, I don't care if you've got a few minutes of you needing to get this done. Please don't do your presentation from this screen. We got to start our slideshow. We've got to start it from the beginning. I want to see those transitions. That's going to be part of your grade. Hello, I am Mr. Brad Lang, and I'm going to be presenting today water pollution. I can hit the spacebar key on my keyboard, and it's taking me to my next slide. Again, I'm looking at, again, this was just a template I used. So I'm going to go ahead and hit escape there. I have gone through my entire presentation. I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. I'll go ahead and hit stop recording there. And now I can play it, listen to it. I highly suggest, probably you guys, I should have said this first, is to do like a 5-second mic check. Is it recording your audio? Is it recording your camera if you wanted to record your camera? Is it recording the right screen and whatnot? And so if you want to start over, you can, or you can upload this to your Mediasite. So I'm going to go ahead and upload that to my Mediasite, and it is now uploading. I can close this browser tab. All right. Brings me back to my Mediasite. So right now, it is being queued for processing, if you will. It is working on it on the back end. But while it's doing that, this is probably the most important. So stop what you're doing. And I was going to sing a song there, but I'll leave that for later. Stop what you're doing, you guys, because this is critical for this. Right now, my organization can see it. All right. I need everyone, because it's weird with that setting. I may not be able to view your presentation. So who can view it? Everyone. That's gotta get jumped up into that. So who can view warning? The video content for this presentation is not currently available. When it becomes available, it's possible that who can view will be set to only me. All right. So, all right, when it becomes available, it's possible that who can view it could be set to only me. So if I look down there, it may get set to that. You may have to double check that. I'll choose continue, success. The presentation is now viewable and can be watched by all users, which is important there. All right. So I'm going to go to my drafts. I'm going to see if that is going. So it's still queued for processing, still working on it. It may take a little bit for it to get to there. All right. I can't see it yet, but again, it has been changed to that. You may have to double check that. But eventually, once it is shared, you know what? Let me go back to my other one. And again, you may have to wait for that. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go to this one that I've done already, and I'm going to get to my options here. I am going to change that to everyone. All right. I'm going to now choose share presentation. This is going to be an important link that you are going to copy. All I'm asking you to do is copy that link. All right. And I need you to test it out. And what do I mean by that? I need you to go to a guest profile. I'm not logged in at Western. I'm not logged into any of my accounts. I did a Control V on my keyboard. There's other ways to do it. You could right click and choose paste as well. But I did that, and I'm going to go ahead and press my enter key. And should is the keyword, and I can. I am going to be able to view this. I'm going to hit play for one quick second. It is rendering and all that good stuff. But there it is, of me just playing around and testing it out with my camera. I was using my camera for this one. All right, so it will play. And again, it's playing on a guest window that I know everybody will be able to watch that. So I've copied that. All right. And I'm going to close that. I'm just curious, like a cat, if my draft is done yet. Still processing, and that's fine. It's working. It's doing that on the back end, adding some, I believe, some CC in it for us and whatnot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause my video for 1 second, and I'm going to go to my Dropbox for this. Okay, so here I am in my class, and I'm going to head over to Assessments, Dropbox, and I will choose my PowerPoint and digital oral communication Dropbox. It will be due by this date. It may be different for different classes in different years, but I'm going to click on that, and it asks me to submit text. I'm just simply going to go ahead and paste that into there, and it's as simple as that. And I'm going to choose submit. All right, now again, when I get it, I'll be able to just click this. It should open up your presentation, and it does. If I hit play again, it's going to just
Full
take a
screen.
second there to review it. But I am able to now see that text when you submit it. So that will be very important for you to do. I just got a ding because letting me know that somebody submitted that. But that's all you got to do. And you're submitting it. Again, that'll be worth 70 points. You can look at that. But very critical that we change those settings. Again, so critical to make sure that everybody with that within your organization can view it, share your presentation, copy that link, and off you go. All right. So I hope that helps out with what we need to do, how we use my Mediasite, how we change permissions, and how we submit it via the Dropbox. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I love to answer them sooner than later. And when I say sooner than later, oh, here we go. It's coming alive. It's finally getting there. All right. So I'm curious to see if I hit share and copy and go to a new site while you're there. Oh, I don't want to add a new one. I want to go to my guest. My bad. And paste it in there, press play, and let's see, water pollution. There it is. Cool. All right. So
And I'm going to jump over to the screen. And most importantly,
saw that for a second, but you can see my screen there. I'm going to close that. So kind of cool. So again, make sure those are changed. But again, why I say it's important, because this date's going to be different for everybody. I'm making this in 2025. It could be 2026. It could be 2027. I don't know, maybe even later. This date is going to be different, but no late assignments. This Dropbox will become gray after the date. So going back to, if you have questions, ask early and not the day before this presentation is due or the day of it is due. So thank you again. I know that was a long tutorial. Hopefully you were able to follow me okay. Have a great day. Thank you for being my students. And if you wouldn't mind, the best recommendation is the best feedback or positive feedback is to recommend my class to your friends. I would love it if other friends of yours would take my class. So I appreciate you all. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.